Hello, this is Sandra Crawford from Lincoln Middle School, and I'm going to discuss the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, Public Law 93-380, and I'm representing Rio Rancho Public Schools. What is FERPA? FERPA stands for the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. It is a federal statute that protects confidentiality of student records. Confidentiality of information. In order to comply with federal regulations, Rio Rancho Public Schools shall permit a parent to inspect and review any education record relating to the parent's child that are collected, maintained, or are used by Rio Rancho Public Schools. What are the basics of FERPA? Students are permitted to inspect their own education records. School officials may not disclose personally identifiable information about students nor permit inspection of their records without written permission, unless such action is covered by certain exceptions permitted by the Act. So what is personal identifiable information? This includes the name of the student, student's parents, or other family members, the student's address, personal information such as a school ID number, a list of personal characteristics that would make the person identifiable. Parents' rights. The rights to a response from Rio Rancho Public Schools to the parents' reasonable requests for explanations and interpretations of the record. The right to request that Rio Rancho Public Schools provide copies of the record if the parent cannot effectively inspect and review the records, unless the parent receives those copies. And the right to have the parent's representative inspect and review records of the parent's child. Parties who have access to Rio Rancho Public Schools record. Rio Rancho Public Schools shall keep a record of parties who are not the parent or an authorized district employee, obtaining access to education records collected, maintained, or used under Part B of IDEA, including the name of the party, the date access was given, and the purpose for which the party is authorized to use the records. Now you might ask, what are considered educational records? These are a document with the student's name or ID number, personal information such as grades or address, schedule of classes, or a computer display screen. This safeguards to protect confidentiality. Rio Rancho Public Schools shall protect the confidentiality of personal identifiable information at collection, storage, disclosure, and destruction of information stages. All persons collecting or using personally identifiable information shall receive training or instruction regarding New Mexico statute and regulations and district policies and procedural directives regarding confidentiality. This includes all staff members who will be working with these personable informations. Amendment of records at parent's request. If the parent believes that information in the education record regarding the child collected, maintained, or used under Part B of IDEA is inaccurate, misleading, or violates the privacy or other rights of the child, the parent may request that Rio Rancho Public Schools amend the record. Destruction of information. Rio Rancho Public Schools shall inform the parent when personally identifiable information collected, maintained, or used under Part B of IDEA is no longer needed to provide educational services to the child. The information shall be destroyed at the parent's request. Why is FERPA important? Having access to private information about students is not to be taken lightly. Rio Rancho Public Schools are legally and ethically obligated to protect the confidentiality of student educational records. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Have a great day.